Yes, hole.
I'm just saying, I wanna find out what can be done with that trunk.
Cool.
Fully beating a bus into your dead.
Those are words.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
probably not the best one.
Guys, this is literally a Fortnite bastard.
Fortnite Battle Pass. I
No,
just
no, no,
shit
no.
out of my ass. Booting up my PC. Cause I need that Fortnite Battle Pass.
Oh, oh. Oh, this was. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, it's gonna take 5 hours to configure this shit.
Ice Age.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Have you ever seen this?
Oh, I need the length.
Have you ever seen
Mr.
Ice
Dark
Age?
Ghost Hell. Mr. Dark Ghost Hell, I have to know.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Wait. Dark Ghost Hell responded saying, I only watch horror movies.
Have you ever seen Ice Age though?
Bruh, movie, wow.
Ice Age 2 is my favorite horror.
Okay, like you only watch horror movies, but have you ever seen Ice Age?
Yeah, I feel like Ice Age is kind of an underrated horror movie.
Yeah, it's a very low key one.
Yeah. You really have to look for the horror. Dig deep, you know?
Yeah. You ever
That's
seen
not
Ice
good shit.
Age?
No. That's dog shit. Horror is
Brick
dog
by
shit.
brick.
You ever seen Ice Age?
Please don't die on me.
Okay, here's the real question. And I'm not gonna ask the same question I've been asking. Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Can you stop seeing that please for the 1 minute in a row, please?
What? What?
I have no clue what they said.
Oh yeah, this is when no one likes you.
Yeah.
Oh, no one liked me because of like my deep mental illness and like severe paranoia.
No, the reason no one likes me is because they haven't seen Ice Age.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Well, that's
Ice
why
Age?
I like you because I've seen Ice Age.
Exactly. You get it. Have you ever seen
Exactly.
Ice Age?
I watched Ice Age 3 in the 4D theater at SeaWorld. They squirt water up your ass. It's crazy.
That sounds kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was. Honestly, I've never had a more sexually charged experience involving Sid the Sloth.
Actually, sure. Jesus.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
When you gonna stuff in the same word over and over?
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Yeah, you need to get some mental help.
You need to see Ice Age. That's
Revolution
what I
Mandela.
think.
The right time, but the wrong guy.
I think you need to see Ice Age.
I think you
You
should
should watch
stop
Ice
seeing
Age.
Ice Age.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
You should just stop saying it, please.
But like, have you ever seen Ice Age?
At this point, I don't care anymore.
You should watch Ice Age. It'll help.
No, if not.
What if we watched Ice Age? That would be pretty cool. We should all watch Ice Age. Have you ever seen Ice Age? It's a good movie. You should watch Ice Age. Have you ever seen it?
Guys, what if we kissed while watching Ice Age? JK, but what if?
What if?
Yes, please.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
What if we kissed after Manny saved that woman from? Well, actually, she did end up dying. So after Manny
Spoilers,
did
dude.
that woman.
Some people haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Have you guys seen Ice Age before I say that? I just need to know real quick before I say anything else. Have you guys seen Ice Age?
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Do any of you even have any friends?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I had many. They all have seen Ice Age.
Yeah, Diego the saber-toothed tiger is my best friend.
That's not
Real
very
talk.
good.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Wait, who's saying that?
Yeah, both you need some mental help.
I
Is
think
the
you need to
person-
see Ice Age.
The person saying that I have no friends, cute dragon Olo or dark ghost hell?
Yep, I don't want to be friends with you.
Why not?
Because
You
they haven't
wouldn't
seen
get
Ice
it.
Age. That's why they don't want to be friends with you.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Once you watch Ice Age, you'll understand.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
Lord, everybody do the dinosaur.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Can't say I have, honestly.
That's a tragedy. You need to see Ice Age.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry.
you should definitely punch your balls.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
You ever seen it?
Yeah.
No.
I loved when that song was in was in Ice Age 3. You know, it was such a good like emotional song to really set the
Right?
tone. It was very good.
Everyone get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I remember when I was in vacation Bible school. This is not a joke. And we all watched the entirety of Ice Age 3, proving that dinosaurs didn't exist.
I mean, it's in a fictional movie. They're not real, obviously.
That is exactly what they said. They basically were like, well, this fictional movie shows these dinosaurs. Clearly, if dinosaurs already were dead, then they can't have shown them in this movie.
Yeah, like they didn't have dinosaurs to film with.
Exactly. So clearly they're fake.
Exactly.
And then everyone in the entire church started doing the dinosaur during the credits theme.
Everybody do the dinosaur.
They forced all the kids to do it. I didn't want to do it. And now I can't stop thinking about it.
You should really watch Ice Age.
It's a good movie.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
I don't like the part in Ice Age where the baby died.
You know what would make you feel better about that? Watching Ice Age.
Yeah, if I watched Ice Age, I feel like I do feel better about that.
Yeah. Go watch Ice Age.
Ice Age really is my comfort character.
Ice Age is pretty awesome. Have you ever seen Ice Age?
Yeah, I don't like this guy. I think he's mute.
We stay in ableism.
He's stand an ableist king.
It's fine. He probably hasn't seen Ice Age.
Human rights don't apply at that point.
Yeah, go watch Ice Age, you loser.
On the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. On the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. You know, I feel like the world would be a better place if people weren't such pussies when you, like, sent them death threats.
They should just do the dinosaur.
They should simply do the dinosaur.
Have you ever seen Ice Age?
all these pussy woke liberals refusing to say
Like,
they
just,
don't like
just watch
seeing a
Ice
strong
Age. Do the dinosaur, bro.
they don't like seeing a strong independent mammoth who don't need
Exactly.
no girl.
Bro don't need no girl.
Exactly.
He is
My favorite
watching
part of
Ice Age. He's
Captain
doing
was
the
when he divorces
dinosaur.
his wife.
He's doing the dinosaur.
They need to make like a sixth Ice Age movie, and it's like the last Ice Age movie, and it does like the Toy Story thing, where like the Toy Story 4 thing, where they like are dying, except it's a tar pit and they actually die, and then it cuts and like hard cuts to like a museum where their like fossils are recovered from the tar pit, and like they're on display.
Okay, I actually think that would be genuinely so beautiful.
It would. It genuinely would.
The only good way to wrap it up.
Exactly. Like they all accept their deaths, they hug each other, and then like there's the like cuts to like a museum display of like them all hugging together, and they're like, yeah, and like this is like a unexplainable like blah 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 part of history, where it seems that they were all embracing each other. We. And then it cuts like outside, and like Scrat is still there or some weird shit with his fucking acorn, because he's
like,
an immortal. Because he's an immortal alien god, I think.
Probably. Yo,
'Cause
someone
he's
check
in
this power scaling wiki.
Yeah, no, he caused continental drift, so he caused the division of Pangea. Um,
That's crazy.
he
Shout out to
also,
Scrat, the goat.
dude, Scrat truly is the goat. So he
He's
caused
the
like,
squirrel, even.
he's the reason the world started moving apart. So he immediately outscales Homelander.
It's so funny that Homelander just gets shit on by everyone.
I need to watch a Scrat versus Homelander.
I've seen some very pathetic characters versus Homelander, and it's like they just solo.
Oh, like
it's,
Word Girl?
It's so clear. I feel like Word Girl probably has a lot of like unseen power. Just
Yeah. It's like Avatar Ing kind of situation where she holds back because she doesn't want to immediately murder everyone.
it's also a thing of Toon Force, most likely. Like you can kind of just do anything. Toon Force is overpowered.
Okay, if we're being completely honest, Scrat kind of is like if a Toon Force entity existed in the real world. That's kind of what Scrat is.
Popeye
It's like,
scales above Jeex's, to my knowledge.
Popeye scales above all. So like almost
he got
everything.
erased. His entire universe was erased, and he just said, "Nah, I
He
still exist." And then he
he has-
recreated it with spinach.
yeah, like Bugs Bunny and Popeye are like some of the most terrifying beings in all of fiction.
Yeah. You're lucky Bugs is always playing around.
I was about to say something absolutely stupid. I think I'm still gonna say it. Okay, I'm still gonna say it. Popeye solos the Buckyverse.
See, probably, but I haven't seen it, so...
Well, no, that's the issue. We need to see it. We need a collaboration where they make a full animated like short series, because that shit would be the most amazing thing
Well, no,
ever.
I just haven't seen any of the Baki stuff. Is what I'm saying.
It's something. Now here's the real question. Okay, do you think Popeye, like, how? Because he's a weird little freak,
He is freaky.
weird little freakish 4 foot tall man. Wasn't it Bugs Bunny who has like canonically been able to erase his own creator and draw himself?
I think it was either him or Popeye. I
Yeah, it
don't
was either
remember.
him or Popeye, which really says a lot.
They might
Also,
have
Bugs
also
Bunny.
both done it because I feel like it was Popeye that I remember hearing that about, but also like I don't remember him redrawing himself. I think he just kind of came back into existence from eating spinach.
Yeah. Also, there's that really weird live action Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
I love how even without like the cartoon shit, he genuinely is just an insanely powerful human being.
Yeah, bro is a Winter Soldier.
Motherfucker, he knitted a deep sea anchor chain.
Wow. Popeye the Sailor Man.
Honestly, okay, here's the real question. Does Jesus really have that many feats at all?
I mean, he turned water to wine. He walked on water, but that's pretty low power
He
feats.
came back once
Yeah, he
and not the
resurrected
real
himself once, and it took 3 days.
and also he didn't really resurrect himself. I feel like people always talk about it like that, but no, he came back as like a force ghost.
Yeah,
Like he was walking through walls and shit. He was a force ghost. And then he like actually just went up to heaven. So like technically he kind of did die. It's just like
he
his
just like
willpower.
delayed death.
Yeah,
He
he
delayed the
was basically
afterlife.
yeah, he like came to his followers to say like, don't worry guys, he- heaven is real and it's super duper chill.
It is super duper chill. How did you
But
know?
like Saitama could kill him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because don't forget, not only like, because we don't even know like how much of his body needs to be there for him to even recover in that state. Because if we think about it, all they did was leave him up there, and he died of like blood loss. You know,
Yeah,
like blood loss is like the most preserving way to die. So his body was like completely intact.
yeah.
And
They just
3 days,
needed blood and life force.
yeah, we don't know how long he was actually like dead in there. It could have been immediately after they took him off and brought him in there that he came back after like the stone was closed and just waited.
Yeah.
So if someone just obliterated his entire body down to the very last atom, like would he come back at all?
With a single punch.
Because you have to remember, you know what didn't come back when he came back in his ethereal form? The holes in his hands and feet.
Mm-hmm.
He still had them, which means that damage was permanent, which means if he was completely obliterated, there's a good argument that he would just be dead.
I wonder how God actually scales.
Here's the thing, he seems to be like in an actual conflict with some random angel that he cast down to heaven and stripped all the powers from.
Yeah. I wonder who that guy is.
Yeah. Also, it really depends on which fiction we're going with. Like, if we're talking about like Yahweh, right? Technically, he was originally just a random god of Zephyrs, you know, and then got graduated by the people there. They were like, "That's a cool name. You should be the god of everything." So if this is like a Kratos style fiction situation, he basically just like went into a different mythology and was way stronger than everyone else.
I'm so zoned out.
I'm pacing around my room, talking about how God would scale with other fictional characters. I think I've lost my mind. I think I'm actually insane.
Nah. If
It's
you're
over.
insane, then I'm insane. Can't have that.
There's an argument to be made there.
Alright, I just took another hit. So now I'm going to be even higher. It's always the second hit that makes my throat feel all weird. It's never the first. I get that actual smoke feeling in my throat.
Okay, so like Odin, right?
The Norse god of,
Being an absent father? Yeah.
yeah. The Norse god of deadbeat dads.
The deity of milk.
Bro's not even a god, he's just a deity now.
The real question is, would God actually outscale Ragnarok?
Ooh.
Because God exists in kind of like this pseudo-physical heavenly plane, you know?
Yeah.
It's not really ephemeral, it is kind of a physical place, being the fact that he was threatened by the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Which means he's probably some kind of, like, extra-planetary force. A being that does physically exist.
That is true.
And
Perhaps,
while
perhaps in a higher dimension, though.
he could be, but then again, with the whole Tower of Babel, it's very interesting. Like, because was he simply punishing humanity's curiosity? Because that would go against his, like, entire thing of allowing free will.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything, it was because they were getting close to something they weren't meant to get to.
Yeah. God's
So
kind
when
of a fuckhead. He just says, yo, you're not allowed to be here. Die.
or even if you are allowed to be there and you're a good person, he'll just be like,
Actually, you're gay. So.
yeah, like with Job, was it Job? I think so, right? Job was like a very good follower of his, who was like one of the best followers of the age. And then Satan was like, hey, God, if you let me torture him for decades, kill his wife and all his children, all his crops and all his animals, I bet he'll like not like you anymore. And then God was like, you know what? Bet. Do it.
Try it, pussy.
Yeah, and so God oversaw Satan killing his wife, children, animals, crops, giving him boils. Like, he watched his children brutally die in terrible situations, like barns collapsing on top of them, getting trampled. Like, he watched them die gruesomely. And then he was covered in blisters and boils and was so emaciated that he had to sit there for months. But he still refused to renounce the Lord. And so finally, the Lord actually talks to him again and was like, "Good job, you helped me win this bet I made with the devil." And of course, God being God, gave him all his family back, right?
The trauma's still there. Even if he
No,
did.
didn't.
Like, even if he did, the trauma's still there.
Oh yeah, no. That will fuck someone up forever. He did not give Job a single thing. The only thing he did for Job was make a random woman somewhere near him fall in love with him. so
That's
he
fucked
could
up.
make new shit. He didn't turn back the time. He didn't do anything. So now this man is like in his 40s to 50s. And all of his family and everything he owns is gone. Like, what the fuck? And he did nothing wrong. Like, the whole thing is that he did everything right.
That's fucked up.
Like, what's the moral of the story?
Uh, just give up if shit gets rough. I guess.
I guess.
Just give up and end it all. That's the moral of the story.
Moral of the story: death is life is suffering. Embrace death.
Come to heaven while you're at it. It's great up here.
No, because killing yourself actually is a sin, and so you would
Oh,
go to
true.
hell.
Yeah, just
Also,
accept
that
that
was
you're a
back-
filthy sinner and you'll never get anything in life.
And that was back during the time that you had to do like full-on animal and/or human sacrifice.
To be a sinner?
No, to like go to heaven.
Oh.
Old Testament times.
Oh, right. Old Testament.
Which, by the way, is canon. Like, in the Christianity, all of the Old Testament did happen. Their whole justification is that after Jesus broke the veil, the rules changed. Not that the Old Testament never happened, it was that in the future, Jesus was like, okay, now that I've, like, mended the bond between, like, my father and his people, now they don't have to sacrifice everyone anymore.
Hmm.
Which means all the horrible things God did back then, you know, including flooding the earth and like blowing up multiple cities and
For funsies.
for funsies, destroying the Tower of Babel.
See, if I was God, I would probably be bored too, though.
Yeah, like he allowed people. Okay, this is insane. This is insane. Like the whole like thing with Jericho. Do you know like much about that thing?
No. I never read the Bible, I'll be honest.
Okay, so I was forced to.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to not have to deal with that.
I have deeply fundamentalist family still.
Yikes.
And yeah, it's a little yikes, but it's fine. I got used to it. But in the whole Jericho thing, right? These people, with Moses, you know about Moses probably.
Yeah, I've heard of that guy. He did wait, no. Wait. He was the one
Moses
that
came
separated
down.
the sea, right?
Yeah, he split the sea after they. By the way.
You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, sorry. This is also the story where God deliberately and intentionally, forced the Pharaoh to continue in and basically kill himself. God hardened the Pharaoh's heart after he broke down crying after his son died, and basically forced the Pharaoh to continue with his actions so that he would kill himself. And that's the reason Moses was able to do it. And by the way, the way it happened is that the sea swallowed them all up after they chased after Moses.
Wow.
After that, Moses was in a little place with all his people. He goes up to a mountain for a couple months. Mount Sinai, if I'm not mistaken. It takes 10 months, comes back down,
My
realizes
dog's
they became
howling.
hedonist cultists. Immediately after him leaving, they became hedonist cultists and started worshipping a bronze bull, I think. Either that or a golden calf, I forgot. And he was like, what the fuck, guys, that's horrible. And in his rage, he accidentally drops the tablets. And God goes, nuh-uh, that's bad. Moses specifically, you are not going to see the promised land anymore because you dropped my cool rocks and rage that they abandoned my word.
And so Moses never got to see the promised land ever.
Not cool, God. Not cool.
And in response, you know what Moses did? He was like, yeah, you know what? That's right. Yeah, I am bad for that. Anyways, I'm going to keep on being faithful to you.
Pussy.
Genuinely, like actual cuck. But yeah, then his second in command, Joshua, eventually, after he dies, goes over to the promised land that they had to stay 50 years like away from, only to find out that either within that 50-year period or always there was a normal city of normal people known as Jericho. And God tells them, "Hey, if you encircle that place 13 times while blowing a trumpet, it's, Jericho's just gonna collapse and everyone in it is going to die." And so they circle Jericho 13 times, play their trumpets and everything, and then everyone in Jericho dies as the city crumbles to the ground. They did nothing wrong. They just died
Honestly,
because
kind
they
of a
were in
skill
the
issue.
wrong place. It's genuinely a skill issue where God was just like, ah, nah, sorry, you picked the wrong loading screen.
Literally.
You guys existed during the LTM, now you die.
Sorry, guys, your mode's getting cut off. We need server space.
They did a server call. That's actually what the first flood was. You know, he didn't realize like that his servers like he wasn't his computer wasn't strong enough to run the server. So
Yeah.
while he was getting a better setup, you know, he just had to like do a little quick player purge real quick.
Yeah.
It's genuinely wild. It's crazy that like he's the guy that's seen as like infinitely merciful and loving
Yeah.
when he was like a drunk dad for like almost all of his original like existence. And even afterwards, it wasn't like he became super nice. All that happened is that God just stopped showing up anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even that he like turned the new leaf. He just straight up became an absentee father.
Yeah.
He left everyone in a hot car.
My dad never did that because he wasn't around.
My dad could have been mean. He didn't show up anymore.
He wasn't even there!
So he couldn't have been a bad person.
Obviously.
And this is why.
Only good people prevent being a bad person prevent being a bad person from being a possibility.
Exactly. This is why people in the church call themselves fathers. Christianity is built upon daddy issues.
Literally. Like, sorry that Sky Daddy's mad at you, and that means I have to stop being gay. Who the fuck? Like, I'm gonna kiss girls. You can't stop me.
And guess what? They like it.
I'm gonna wear thigh highs. I'm gonna grow boobs. Like, you can't stop me. Sorry. Don't know why that's my problem.
The more you cry, the bigger my tits grow.
Literally, I use that for fuel.
It's not estrogen that feminizes. It's sin.
It's the tears of sinners.
Delicious. We should really just make our own religion or some shit.
See, I don't want to get called a cult leader.
Then I should stop making everything about cults fun.
Yeah, like sacrificing shit? Okay. getting everything you want without a question if it'll, like, happen or not? Okay, upgrade a PC. And all you have to do is be like, I am God, and you must worship me, and everything in your life will be good somehow, some way, someday. It'll happen eventually, trust me.
That would be really funny. If we actually did make some horrifying Lovecraftian like T-girl cult, right?
Alright.
I feel like it
interested.
would be very fun if like sacrifices had to be at least a gigabyte of RAM.
You just bring a bunch of RAM sticks, get an e-waste pile.
Yeah, you put RAM sticks in like the what's that thing? The little box the little like basket they pass around.
See, I'm not too familiar with cult activity, I'll be honest.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about something they do in the church.
Oh. Well, I never went to church either.
I thought you were just making a joke about churches being cult activity.
Well, it is.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
more, quote, civilized one, though. When you're normal about it, it is. The problem
here's
is
the
people
thing.
aren't
I feel
normal.
like I feel like this is an issue people kind of don't understand. What is like a holy war if not like mass sacrifice for your god? You know? Like, are you telling me sending like millions upon millions of like random people who like are completely untrained and almost 100% going to die, like to like invade Jerusalem? You don't think that's like sacrifice?
True.
The, it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like you can think that it isn't, but effectively you are killing people in the name of your god.
Yeah.
I've just been walking around in random areas.
I'm just farming
This is
on
fun.
Hypixel Skyblock. Just farming sugarcane.
I found an old bathroom.
Piss in it. Do it.
Piss in it. I, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm strong enough.
Do it. You can do it. You can piss in the abandoned bathroom. I
Wait.
believe in you.
Man, that looks like. Do you know what uranium glass is?
Glass made out of uranium? Question mark.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was used a lot, in like Great Depression kind of era, post Great Depression too.
Okay.
A lot of vintage glassware is uranium glass.
Oh
And
wait, the
one thing
green
that's
glass?
yeah, green glass.
I never
Exactly.
knew what that was. I thought it was just something different. I never thought about it. I didn't think it was uranium glass.
Yeah, no, that's uranium.
That's crazy. Every time you drink out of a bottle from that shit, it's just, oh yeah, it's drinking some uranium. I love my radioactivity. It makes every drink better. Honestly, I should buy one of those to use as a glass.
I want to show you a picture of it. Have you seen any materials that look like this?
Yo. Sick.
Kind of goes hard.
Kinda goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Somehow I didn't make a section
Green.
there.
Oh, sorry.
Like, I just thought about it like 2 seconds later. I was like, why was my not first?
Man, you could've-
Why is my first thought not instantly to make a sex joke? That's crazy.
Yeah, why didn't you say like? Why didn't you say like? When after I said it goes insanely hard, you say, yeah, it made me go insanely hard.
Yeah, like, what is wrong with me? I have wholesome friends, and that's changing me for the better. Gross.
Disgusting.
I can't accept that
I
I would
need
ever
to
be
use
better.
hypersexuality as a coping mechanism. Fuck you.
Literally. It's like it's the only cure to being horrible. Being more horrible. The only cure
People
to
don't
sucking is sucking.
Exactly. And this is why I shudder when I enter a bathroom stall.
People yelling. Is that a yes or no? I genuinely have no clue. My brain isn't working.
Wait,
Filled with THC.
why I shudder when I'm in a bathroom stall?
Yeah. Also, why are you talking to me in a bathroom stall?
I don't know. Like it's good lighting, good. I really like the sound it makes. Sound like I'm in like a weird
You're
room.
pissing right now, aren't you?
No, not yet.
Not yet is crazy. That's crazy.
One who wanted me to.
Would you
It's
mind
hard,
muting
though.
yourself when the sound's there?
I'm sitting in the corner. I'm not even on the toilet.
Well, like, if you do start pissing, please mute yourself.
I'm not gonna piss on the floor.
I mean, you can enter a stall and piss, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I figured you were in the bathroom to piss. Typically why you go in there. Or at least why I go in the bathroom. Awesome.
Possum?
I said awesome.
Oh. Sorry.
How funny would it be if I just put a video of all this on YouTube?
Of.
Just the entire conversation.
I mean, I would be completely fine with that. That's very funny.
Okay, good, because I've been recording for most of it, and I didn't know how else to ask, because I'm not just gonna post it without asking everyone in it.
I
Oh
like
fuck!
how
I
you
think
were
we might have
thinking in
pissed
your head,
those
you were
people
like,
off too
how
much
am I
though.
supposed to do this? And then you come to the conclusion.
How am I gonna
Dude,
ask the
what
people
if,
that we
like-
pissed off?
I was recording. Wouldn't that be funny? Wait, did we piss people off?
I think we were trolling them pretty hard.
Oh no.
Or they might have just been like
I
fake
forgot
upset.
everything I said almost immediately.
Don't worry, I've been high. It's fine. I'm obviously gonna have
Plausible
to have this
deniability.
edited a little bit to make sure no personal information is shared. And like, you know,
Oh, did I?
well, I don't know if anyone did or not. So I just want to be safe.
My
And
name
if
is
anything
John
was shared, obviously
Gretchen
that gets like
Douglas.
censored.
I live in Oroville, Massachusetts. My address is 43772 Douglas Lane.
That is definitely their address. You should definitely go there and say hi.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a place called any of those, but maybe.
We'll assume. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording because this has been going on for 45 minutes and I don't want to eat my
I'm so
SSD.
sorry.